Jim, a superb victory this evening. Is there a feeling that it could, maybe should have been more than 1-0?
Yeah, possibly. The keepers had a very good game, I think. And then second half we managed the game quite well, so we could have gone forward maybe a bit more, but no, we weren't really under threat of throwing it away. So yeah, it was a good performance, and we're happy that we got a clean sheet and we've won, and we've tested their keeper a lot. So.
And a second convincing 1-0 home victory in a row at this stage of the season, that must be very pleasing.
Yeah, it's good. I think our home form's not been as good as last year, but yeah, at the business end of it, we're starting to put it together quite a bit, and we've got another tough game on Saturday here, so hopefully we can do the same, make it 3 on the bounce, and then whatever happens after that.
Has there been anything that you've noticed different in the Maidenhead and Gateshead games tonight, where you say the home form hasn't been as impressive as the exceptional standards of last year, and maybe that was perhaps inevitable, but has there been, particularly tonight, there was that pace, hunger, desire to really chase the game down? Yeah,
it's quite difficult. I mean, last year we were sort of an unknown team to most players and things, so they didn't really know what to expect. This year they know a bit more about us that they could sit in, so they do try and frustrate us and hit us on the counter attack, but we've just got to, like we have in the last 2 games, be focused at the back and be clinical when we're up front. So it's a lot more like last season, the last 2 games here, and we need to keep that going.
This evening's formation, was it slightly different, or was it just different players coming in?
It was slightly different for myself and maybe Matty, but no, it was 4-3-3, and Matty was sort of in off the wing, and I was a holder rather than playing a bit more advanced. And you know, I was told to just make sure we were defending behind the ball when we had it, and that's what I tried to do when I was like in that position. And you know, we did all right, and the formation worked, so it was good.
Your instincts are always to get forward, get into the penalty area. The discipline side is a natural part of your game, but did you have to hold yourself back at times, particularly when we seem to be so dominant? Yeah, at times. It is difficult, but I just tell myself I'm there to defend and there to defend and keep it simple, which is what that role is really. And then there was, I think the last 10 minutes, Rory's told me to just sit in the middle. And because I was going forward a bit, so it is frustrating there. But you know, you've got a job for the team, and you've got to trust the other lads to do their job when it goes in the box and things like that. So. And sometimes you've got to sacrifice your personal glory for the greater good. Yeah, of course. And if we win every game, I'll be buzzing with that. So it's fine. And you had a key role in set pieces this evening as well. I think I nearly walked into you as you were taking a corner in front of the East Bank in the warm-up. You seemed to be trying to whip them in direct. The gaffer explained that was maybe a weakness that he'd identified in Gateshead's defensive makeup. What did he explain to you? Yeah, he said just whip them in near post. I think the first 2 when you came over, I kicked them out straight for a goal kick. So it's a good job I got that practice in. But yeah, he said whip them in. And then the one Ren's actually scored from, Will told me to hang it up. So, you know, and that one was whipped in. So it's what it is. And that was it. The winning goal in the end came from that situation. So that must be pleasing when what you've worked on in the training ground, what you've worked on in the warm up, bears fruit. Yeah, definitely. You know, if there's set pieces are a massive thing, and we've come close to scoring quite a few this year, and we have scored quite a few, I think, from set pieces, and you know, they're important goals. Like today, I think it's come off Renz's calf or something, but we'll take it. So yeah, we're happy. And it was such a domineering performance. Did it feel that way in the game with yourself directly involved in it, or Scott seemed to suggest that obviously you've got to maintain that concentration to not allow Gateshead to snatch one on the counter, but did it feel quite comfortable to you? Yeah, like Renz has obviously said that, and he's spot on. We were comfortable in the game. And I think we probably could have gone and scored more if we had turned the screw a bit more. But yeah, like he's obviously said, concentration was the biggest thing. And you know, after we scored, myself, I got mixed up, and they nearly scored straight away after. So that's just the small details, and that's the level of concentration we need to keep a 1-0 clean sheet. So. But when you've got the advantage, you don't want to go throwing too many men forwards and then getting hit by the sucker punch. That game management is such an important aspect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it's one of them, like, you know, we keep the ball and be patient and move it slow, and then as soon as they try and pressure at like us, we've got to sort of up the tempo, and then that's when we can hurt them. So it's sort of sucking them on to then go and hurt them.
And now you say the home form has started to hit the heights again in these last 2 games. The third and final home game of the season against Barrow on Saturday, it's all set up very nicely. It's in the team's hands. Is that the mood in the dressing room, that it's ours to grasp and to achieve something?
Yeah, it has been all season, really. You know, within ourselves there's a little bit of disappointment. We wanted the league, but you know, we're in a situation where we're better off than we were last year, so it's in our hands. We win all of our games. I think we finished 3rd, so you know, we've just got to do the job now, and I'm sure we will.
And I'm sure it's important to harness that disappointment that maybe you feel to positive effect to ensure that you achieve the same end anyway.
Yeah, no, nobody wants anything like last year, so we'll see where we get and keep playing like we did today.
We look forward to it. Thank you very much, Jim.
Thank you. Top line.